Is book thrifting worth it? Let's find out. Okay guys, we are here. What am I looking for, you may ask? That's a very good question. I'm not positive. I've been really in my romance era, so I'll probably be feeding into that because it's just really what's sparking joy for me. And you know what? If that's what's sparking joy, that's what's sparking joy. I do like this half price book. I feel like this one I usually either find like 5+ books that I want or 0. I'm hoping it's like the higher number because I really don't want to drive around all day today because it is the weekend. And so let me just have you guys here. Amazing. So basically, Half Price Books is running a sale while I'm filming this. It's Labor Day and weekend, and they run a sale of 20% off the like not new books, like all of the used books, and it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. My husband works Sunday, Monday. I would prefer to go on Monday, but we're going Saturday. They've only been open for 21 minutes, so whoa, this person's carrying out about 5,000 puzzles. But I'm excited. So I am looking for some romance books. I'm gonna peep the other genres as well. Probably peep mystery, thriller, horror, and literary fiction. I don't really ever pop into fantasy. The thing is I do want to continue in the Game of Thrones series, but my husband, I don't think he wants to read the series, and he has books 1 through 3, I think. So like I'll just steal his simply. But I'm gonna pop in. It is the weekend, so I don't know. I'll get some B-roll for you guys for sure, but I don't know how much talking I will do in the store because I'm embarrassed. I also have to like stand out here and get a picture for the thumbnail, which I'm also embarrassed about. Okay, the horror section's empty, but I do really want the Final Girl support group, but this specific Half Price book has only had a hardcover missing the dust jacket every time I've come for months. Also, as somebody who does not like Stephen King's writing, it's very depressing that over 25% of the section is just Stephen King. We're off to a bad start. Nothing. And there was an employee talking on the phone so loud that I could not concentrate. But we'll see if this video, if I go to the 3 main ones that I wanted to go to and I don't find anything, you guys are never going to see this video. So stop. Location achieved. I feel like this Half Price Books is almost always a miss for me, so here's the hoping. And this is the Round Rock Half Price Books. If you're familiar with this area, you know that braving Round Rock traffic is already really crazy, but braving it on the weekend is extra crazy, so hopefully it's worth it. The big issue with us getting 4 books is it puts a lot of pressure on our next location. Our next location either has to slap. Oh, I hurt my mouth. Ugh. There we go. With 6+ books. Or we're gonna have to go to a 4th location. So one thing I should have done last night when I couldn't sleep is, so I have this app, or have a note in my notes app that says book shopping, and it's specifically for going to half price books because I can get kind of overwhelmed in there. And I should probably turn the car on. It's like 90 degrees out. But basically, in the app I have it broken down by category, like genre, and then like what books I'm looking for, and I didn't do that, and like most of the books on that list are books I've already purchased. So let's go to the next location. The next location is usually where I score really good on romance books, and I haven't been there in a couple of weeks, so that bodes well for us. Okay, we're at the store. You can like kind of see the sign there that I come to the most often, so hopefully she does me good. Okay, we hit the jackpot there. I literally have like marks on my arms from holding all the books, so it went great. So I'm gonna head home now. I had a $100 gift card from my dad for my birthday, and I spent like I think $92. So technically for me, everything was free. Okay, guys, I think we ended up with a pretty good stack. How many books do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books. And I only spent like $80 something, which is crazy. It was like 85 plus tax, like 90 bucks. So I just did all the calculations and I'm kind of shocked, I will admit. So we will just go in order that literally I wrote them out based on the order they were on the receipt. So that's just the order we're gonna go in. And the savings are crazy. Like actually crazy. So one of the first books we picked up was Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I've been wanting to get this series, and you will see I did actually find the entire series, so we love to see that. I'm gonna pull the stickers off as I do this, and I'm gonna give you the price that I paid because there was a sale going on, as well as if something, like when I give you guys the Amazon prices, because basically I'm going to tell you what the price I paid was, what the price is on Amazon, and what the price is on Barnes & Noble for all of these books, and then I'll go over the savings. You know what I mean? So if a book was on sale currently on Amazon, I'm going to give you that sale price just at the time of filming this, which is August 30th. This is where we're at. This book, Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, I paid $5.59 for, which is pretty insane. On Amazon, as of today, this book is $14.53, so literally more than double. And on Barnes & Noble's website, it is $18.99. So definitely some crazy savings on that one. The next one, this is book 3 in this series. Do I have the rest of the series? No. But I really want it, so I bought it anyway because I figured I might as well get steals and deals, and it's just so pretty. I also did get a couple of cute bookmarks talking about, in Fort Worth, there's a book fair going on, which I'm not going to be going to, but I got The Wingman by Stephanie Archer. This is, like I said, book 3 in the Vancouver Storm series or something to that effect. I paid $6.79 for it, and it's $13.48 on Amazon and $18 at Barnes. So you can see why I'm like, even if it's the 3rd book in the series, like, yeah, I don't care. Next, I got Act Your Age, Eve Brown, which is, I think, the 3rd book in this Brown Sisters series, as I think it's called. Again, this is also by Talia Hibbert. I'm not going to go over what these books are about. That will be in my haul. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But here it is. This book I paid $5.59 for as well. And this one's currently $8.99 on Amazon. So not as crazy of a savings, but still savings. And this one's $19.99 on the Barnes & Noble website. So we love to see it. Then I picked up Pretend You're Mine by Lucy Score. I've read the whole Knock 'Em Out series, and I've read one of the books. I've read The Christmas Fix. I have the first book in that series that I still need to read, and I do have The Story of My Life by Lucy Score. But I really enjoyed the Knock 'Em Out series. I didn't really like book 3, which is, I think, the unpopular opinion. I think most people don't like book 2. and love book 3, but I actually liked book 2 the best and disliked book 3. But honestly, that tracks for me because I have bad taste and it's just a fact of life. Sticker. Her books kind of have like this matte finish to them and the stickers do not come off. I do think her books are typically a bit too long, but we're gonna go for it anyway. I paid, yeah, this one was not like amazing savings on Amazon. I paid $7.58 for this. This one's only $8.27 on Amazon, so not that great of a savings there, but it is $18.99 at Barnes. Next, we got My Friends by Frederick Bachman. One of the tables had like a new section, like a, not new books, but like they hadn't hit the floor yet. They were like on the cart, and I think that like the employees will like grab them off the cart to go put them away. But was a hardcover copy of My Friends. And so I ended up getting this, which is a pretty new hardcover book for $10.81. It's currently $20.99 on Amazon and $26.99 at Barnes. Then we got Take a Hint, Danny Brown, the other book from this series. I think this is book 2. I just looked them up and it does say the order of them on Amazon. I do like it best when books do have like the number somewhere on it, like the Beneath the Stars series by Emily McIntyre. It literally says like 1, 2, 3, whatever on it. My little pea brain needs that, if I'm being so honest with you. Oh my gosh, especially because like the titles of these books are all kind of similar. For this one, I paid $6.39. This one was a little bit more expensive than the other ones. It's $9.60 on Amazon, or $9.80 on Amazon, and $18.99 at Barnes & Noble. Next, I got Voices in the Snow by Darcy Coates. I'm like trying to break up with Darcy Coates because I have not really liked her work, but somehow here we are again. I paid $5.99 for this book. Look at how creepy that looks. I love that. It's $12.50 on Amazon and $16.99 at Barnes. And then another Darcy Coates that I got was Gallows Hill. They both sound very spooky. So I did like, these were not on my TBR. I just like was getting mad being in the horror section and just seeing like a million freaking Stephen King books. But anyhow, I paid $6.39 for this book. It's $9.34 on Amazon and $16.99 on Barnes. Then I got the other hardcover book that I got. I've been wanting this book for a while now. It just recently got printed in paperback, but I got the hardcover. This is Night Watching by Tracy Sierra. And I paid $11.60 for it. It's $21 on Amazon and $29 at Barnes. So that's a real good one. Next, we got The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix, which I told you when I was at the first, like, half-price books that I've been looking everywhere for this. I paid $6.79. It is $10.28 on Barnes and $19 on, or $10.28 on Amazon and $19 at Barnes. Then this book I didn't know existed. I keep like randomly finding out and like discovering these Rebecca Searle books that like I didn't know existed, and I love her writing. So I got The Edge of Falling. This one I paid $5.19 for. It's $12.33 on Amazon. It's actually only $12.99 on the Barnes & Noble website. And then our final book is The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. I've been wanting to read this series. I paid $6.79 for this. It's $12.99 on Amazon and $19 on Barnes. So total I spent personally was $85.51 on those books. For all of these books, not including tax and stuff or shipping, on Amazon for these same books would have been $150.70. And to get all of these books at Barnes & Noble, $235.92. So what does that mean? So basically, buying these books used, better for the environment compared to Amazon. First off, we're not supporting Jeff Bezos. Thumbs up there. And I saved $65.19, which was about around 43%. And then for Barnes, I saved $150.41, which was about 64%. Like, I saved more money than I spent by buying them used, which is actually crazy. But I am so excited about all my new books, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!